Shipping forecast. The shipping forecast issued by the Beep on behalf of the Beep and Beep at 0405 UTC on Wednesday, 5th of July of 2017 for the period 0600 UTC on Wednesday, 5th of July of 2017 20600 UTC on Thursday, 6th of July of 2017. No gales warnings issued. The general synopsis at midnight. Low, Biscay, 1010 slow moving. Filling 1012 by midnight tonight. High, Hebrides 1022 expected, German Bight 1021 by same time. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking, northwest, becoming variable, 3 or 4, slight, fair, good. Northwards error, southwards error, northwesterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in east-southward error, slight or moderate, fair, good. 40s, chromaty, 4th, variable, becoming southeast 3 or 4, occasionally 5 in chromaty, slight, occasionally moderate later in chromaty, fair, good, occasionally poor later. Tyne, Dogger, east, veering southeast 3 or 4, occasionally 5 at first. Slight, occasionally moderate at first. Rain, then fair. Good, occasionally poor. Fisher, northwesterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in northeast. Slight or moderate. Fair, good. German Bight, variable 3 or 4, moderate at first in far northeast, otherwise slight, fair, good. Humber, variable, becoming southeast 3 or 4, slight. Fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Thames, Dover, variable, becoming east or northeast 3 or 4, occasionally 5 in Dover, slight, occasionally moderate later in Dover, fair, moderate or good. White, Portland, Plymouth, variable 3 at first in White, otherwise east or northeast 4 or 5, occasionally 6 later. Slight or moderate. Thundery showers later. Good, occasionally poor. Biscay, Fitzroy, cyclonic, becoming northwest in Fitzroy, 4 or 5, increasing 6 at times. Slight or moderate. Thundery showers, fog patches. Moderate or good, occasionally very poor. So, northeast 4 or 5, becoming variable 3 or 4, slight or moderate, showers, moderate or good. Lundy, Fastnet, variable 3 or 4, slight, fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Irish Sea, cyclonic 4 or 5, becoming variable 3, slight, fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Shannon, variable 3, becoming southwesterly 4 or 5 in northwest, slight, becoming moderate later in northwest. Fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Rockall, Malin, Hebrides, Variable 3 or 4, becoming south 4 or 5. Occasionally 6 in Rockall. Slight or moderate, becoming moderate or rough in Rockall. Rain later, moderate or good. Occasionally poor later. Bailey. Southerly or southeasterly 4, increasing 5 to 7. Perhaps gale 8 later in west. Slight or moderate, becoming rough later. Fair, then rain. Good, becoming moderate or poor. Fair Isle, Furrows. Variable 3 or 4, becoming southerly 4 or 5, increasing 6 later in west Furrows. Slight or moderate, mainly fair, good. Southeast Iceland. Southwesterly 4, backing southeasterly 5 to 7. Perhaps gale 8 later in west. Moderate, becoming rough later in west and south. Rain later, moderate or good. Trafalgar, issued at 2315 UTC on Tuesday, 4th of July of 2017. Westerly or northwesterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 later in northwest. Slight or moderate, drizzle or showers. Good, occasionally poor.